All right, I'm doing the intro this time. Welcome back, everybody, to a couple of guys who sit in Drew's house and talk to you once a week.
Starring
Calvin
and Drew.
We're back. We're here, and we are ready to get right into business. This is family.
Jumping
We're family.
Jumping into family.
Positive quote time.
Okay, that's okay. Thank you.
Speaking of family, was it from your dad?
And it was from my dad.
Now that's a family moment.
Yeah, I guess you're right. All right. Here we go. Be happy. Be who you want to be. If others don't like it, then let them be. Happiness is a choice. Life isn't about pleasing everyone.
I have two words that come to mind.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Family.
Okay, that's
No, I'm kidding.
not funny.
Oh, I thought that was hilarious.
Not funny.
I thought it was funny. No,
Cool. No, yeah.
that's good. Happiness is a
Yeah,
choice.
it's about, focus on yourself.
Hey, the more you choose to be happy, the happier you become.
Self-control.
Too blessed to be stressed.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, do you want to go right into the news then? We're going right through this. We're back, by the way. He's better. Drew doesn't have the unspecified virus that was worldwide.
Yeah, no more Discord calls.
Yeah, never again, hopefully.
Glad we're through that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, let's jump into it.
All right, cool.
We got time.
I just want to tell everybody that we're back. We're in person again. It feels good. That sucked.
I'm sure you guys like it just as much as we do.
All right, now let's go to news. Alrighty. So, I don't know if you guys heard. I believe this was last night.
My team is 3-1 in the series.
The finals. Drew, the massive Nuggets fan.
Yep. I'm from Denver.
Forget about it.
I'm walking it.
But yeah, so in one of the finals, they decided to bring a guest on to. I don't know if it was a halftime show or whatever, but they brought a guest on. They were gonna do a little I guess, piece of entertainment. I guess
little improv. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And so that guest was Conor McGregor, and he was jokingly sparring the mascot for I believe it was the Heat. No, it was the Heat. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
It was the bird.
Yeah.
And yeah, he knocked him out on accident and sent him to the hospital. So that's what this story is today. We'll read a bit of this article.
Play a little clip.
Yeah, this isn't the actual video. This is a different thing. I'm going to read a little bit first. The Miami Heat signed up their mascot. Yeah, it was the Miami Heat. Signed up their mascot to take a punch from Conor McGregor during an NBA Finals game. Like their team's effort against the Denver Nuggets on Friday, it reportedly didn't do well. And the man who plays the Heat mascot, I guess his name's Bernie, was taken to the emergency room at a nearby...
Bernie.
That's the most mascot name ever.
Bernie, no.
He was taken to an emergency room at a nearby hospital after taking a blow from the former UFC champion during an in-game promotional skit. According to The Athletics, Sam... I don't know who that is. The man is doing... reportedly well after receiving pain medication and getting sent home. That's crazy. So anyways, yeah. We'll show you a couple clips that we have of it here.
Wait, go up a little bit. It says McGregor was he was promoting pain relief spray. And that's pretty ironic.
Okay, yeah, we'll read the rest of this then. The incident occurred in the third quarter of Game 4. McGregor, who is promoting a pain relief spray, squared up with Bernie on the mascot. Was in full boxing regalia. Then leveled him with a hook to the head. McGregor followed up with another punch to the head as Bernie lied on the ground and hit him with the pain spray. I shouldn't be laughing. But, okay, let's see. We'll rewatch this video. There's not going to be any audio, yeah. So I'm just going to narrate what's going on. So they're jokingly sparring. Boom! Socks him in the head and socks him while he's down.
And all the staff, they all thought that he was still like part of the act, but it looked like that second punch when he was down, he was already done.
Yeah, I think he went down after the first one because that looked like that hook totally looked like it knocked him out.
Yeah, so it looked like everyone thought the mascot was still playing around until
different
they found out later.
Let's see this.
Yeah. We'll click it.
All right, so here it is again, a different angle this time from the jumbotron. Jokingly playing around. Boom! Oh, that definitely knocked him out. It was the hook, and look, he sprayed him. He sprayed him. Here, I'm gonna go back just a little. He sprayed him after he knocked him out. Look, one more hit, but he's gonna spray him. He sprayed him.
Bro, he's a menace.
Look, I told
they drag
this.
him off.
Yeah, they drag him off now. He's still spraying him. He has no idea he knocked him out.
Nobody knew.
I was saying this earlier. I would never, ever, ever jokingly spar with a fighter as good as McGregor. This man actively had 2 belts from 2 different weight divisions at the same time. I would never. This guy.
Well, maybe
gets paid to put people on the ground like that.
Well, maybe that mascot.
And it's the best in the world at doing it.
Maybe that mascot got like a big paycheck for that.
I don't care how big the paycheck is.
He's doing better. He had the pain relief spray.
McGregor. That's crazy.
Lifetime supply of pain relief spray. He's
Crazy.
fine.
But yeah, this is an interesting story. And the Heat lost shortly after. That is crazy. Dude, he hit him with a solid... I'm going to watch it one more time from this angle. I want to see how solid that first punch was. Look at it. Oh my gosh! It totally got knocked out after the first punch. The second one was a joke. It looks like he didn't know what was going on there for a second. I don't know if you guys watch fighting, then you kind of know. But either that was really good acting, or it looked like he went down after the first punch. Like actually went down. Oh gosh, man. Conor McGregor, man. All right.
Sick.
Yeah. Anyways, that's the news for today.
That happened last night, right?
Just last night.
Yeah.
Happened just last night. KO. All right. Well, I guess it's time to move on to Reddit Space then.
Reddit Space.
Yeah. Today.
Oh.
I didn't want to use Reddit Space. Well, I wanted to use Reddit Space at first. And Drew didn't want to use it.
I was kind of making fun of him because I don't know. I mean, I like space, but we weren't sure if we wanted to go with space, and we ended up going with space.
I'm not gonna lie. He made me lose my fire a little bit.
Yeah, it's all right.
My fire for outer space.
We'll get it back. We'll get it back.
All right, we'll go right back here. It's gonna be some images. So again, if you're not watching, I'll just kind of say what's going on here. Other screen. Okay, other screen.
I think black holes are the scariest thing that nobody knows about.
Absolutely.
I think that's like the scariest thing in the world.
We'll never know what is actually in a black hole, or like what it actually does, because we're not close enough to know. We'll probably die if we find out.
Yeah.
So this says, I pointed my telescope at 2 colliding galaxies for 6 hours and got this photo.
Dang.
That is crazy. Dang. What a cool picture. I love pictures like this.
What's that called again when they, like, it's called, like, super long exposure or whatever? That's what it's called, right?
What, when they collide?
No, when he takes, like, pictures, like, for 6 hours long to, like, get it more, like, high def, you know?
Are you talking about superimposition?
I think it's just exposure.
I don't know.
Long exposure. I don't know. I don't know much about photography.
Me neither.
Or telescopes. I'm sorry.
You're good. You scared me there.
Talk about space. Got you jumpy or what?
No, I don't know why. I was very immersed in the image. North America Nebula, and I don't know what region that is, with Crescent Nebula. Interesting. I love nebulas. You know what a nebula is?
Clustered stars? I don't know.
It's a dead star.
Oh.
Yeah. So it becomes like a white dwarf, and then it turns into a nebula. Or it can turn into a black hole. I think it depends on like the size of the sun. Or the sun or the star, whatever you want to call it.
Turn into a black hole. Black holes aren't created like that.
That's what I was. Let me look it up, because that's what I was always.
I think so,
I could be wrong. Let's see.
I don't think we know where black holes come from.
Well, they have theories, of course.
Of course.
And right. I think they're theories because we've all watched it happen before. How do black holes form? Primordial. Oh, okay. This is from NASA. Had to make sure it was a reliable source. How do black holes form? Primordial. Black holes are thought to have formed early in the universe. Let me see. When they were the center of a very massive star, collapses in upon itself. Yeah, so the star eats itself alive. Yeah.
That is interesting.
This talks about soon after the Big Bang.
So what do you
I'm
think
a
it
Christian.
is? What do you think it is? It's like a... Wait, what were you going to say?
No, I just said this talks about the Big Bang. So I'm a Christian, so I don't... That's not... I'm not rocking with that.
It's not
theory,
possible
you know
to even be included?
Nah, bro.
Like both the theories
It's a
can be...
completely different...
Okay.
So the basis behind the Big Bang is that something
natural occurred.
No, something unnatural occurred. Something just came from nothing, and then just boom, on accident, the universe was just popped into existence. That's what the Big Bang is.
I don't even think that's what happened.
That's neither do I. That's why I'm a Christian.
I think it's just always been like that.
I think it was created. So it's like we're getting into like fiery territory here. This is like the it's that territory, but anyways, just for transparency, I'm not saying that this is everything here is what I believe.
So a black hole is basically a star that instead of exploded, it imploded.
Yeah, family.
So
that was a family moment.
So if you look into the black hole, you should see an explosion. Or what do you think is going on?
Apparently, there's just nothingness in black holes. It's just nothing. But that doesn't really make any sense.
That's so interesting.
So you won't be able to see anything.
I took an astronomy class in college, like just because, as an elective, and when they went over black holes, I was just like, it just blew my mind. Everything else that they talk about is like, okay, I understand this, and then when they got to the black hole section, and they're like, yeah, we don't really know, like what this is. I was just like, huh? That got me so interested.
That's
like what we don't know. What do you mean we don't know?
Yeah, I had an environmental bio teacher who did the same thing when I was in college, and it was like
so cool.
He just was. Well, there was a lot of times in that class where, when we would talk about space in environmental biology. But when we talk about space, he just goes, I have no idea. And it's like, you're my college teacher, bro. Like, I feel like if anybody should know, it's you, you know?
Yeah. I think that's cool that we don't know, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
We live in an interesting time.
We really do. All right.
But we need to know.
We do need to know.
You would never go out in space? Would you ever be an astronaut?
Why would I? What? Okay, first of all, really random question.
Millions of dollars.
Second of all,
if someone give you millions of dollars
for the rest of my life, be an astronaut?
No. Maybe for 5 years.
Millions of dollars to be in space for 5 years.
10 mil. And all your food, everything's paid for. You know, you get to go through all the training, everything like that. You get all the knowledge. They trust you. You know, and you're with a crew. You're not by yourself. You're with me.
I'm with you in space. Dude, get on my nerves, dude.
And Pokemon we can play Pokemon.
No.
I get on your nerves. I'm irritating me. I'm irritating.
So annoying. He does this every time, dude.
How am I irritating?
So irritating, dude.
Me?
So irritating. You know just how to get on my nerves, dude.
What do you mean?
You know how to do it. And I feel like
I'm not irritating.
I'd be floating in my like I'd be sleeping in my my little so in space. I don't know if you guys have watched like astronaut videos. They have like sleeping bags on the wall and they lay it up against the wall. Mm-hmm. And they just zip it up and sleep in there. I feel like if I were sleeping, you would unzip mine and I would start floating around in the space shuttle. No, that's
I wouldn't do that.
You absolutely would.
I wouldn't.
Or you'd be like, or you try to make you flinch. You go, hey, look, and like pretend to like throw water at me and it would just float just to make me flinch or something.
Okay, maybe I would.
I don't know. Maybe I'd be an astronaut. I just feel like 5 years is too long. I'd miss too much of life. Like, I mean, I've had, like, friends who got married in the last 3 years.
And you make a discovery that has your name attached to it for, like, roughly 100 years.
That's it? I wouldn't be known for a long time.
Yeah, but you won't know it's going to end. It's just before you pass away, you're like, you see your name on a statue or something. And then you're like, okay, cool.
Like, publicly known worldwide for my discovery?
Let's go. Yeah, sure. But mostly the U.S. Mostly U.S. There's some astronauts and scientists in other countries that congratulate, like at a conference, but
yeah. If I became famous, then I would.
Yeah, I think I would.
But being up there for 5 years is a really long time.
I don't think it's that long.
You'd miss out on so much. Like I said, I literally in the last.
What am I missing out on? Huh?
In the last 2 years.
Think about
I've
this.
had 4 friends get married.
Think about this.
And I would have missed all of that.
Think about this. All the people getting married, they're missing out.
on being in space. Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I want to be there for all my friends' weddings. You know what I'm saying? Assuming that I'm invited.
How many opportunities are you gonna have to go to space?
Well, how many opportunities are you gonna have to see some of your best friends in the world who you've known for years?
When you come
get
back
married?
from space, just go visit them.
Hey, this is the after party. The 3 years later after party after you guys have been married for however long.
They would understand.
Yeah, I know, but
It's their wedding.
But a wedding isn't
This is
just
your
for
space.
a wedding.
So you would rather go to a friend's wedding than go to space?
Huh?
You'd rather go to a friend's wedding than go to space? I think they would understand. I'd be like, sorry guys, I gotta go to space. Like, or do you think they'd be like, really, bro? You're gonna go to space on my wedding? Like,
I don't know.
They wouldn't say
bro.
that. You know what I mean? Like, they would want you to go. You know?
Oh yeah,
They
I would
would
miss out
know-
on everybody being married, and I feel
Yeah,
like
but they would
be cool with it.
understand. They'd be like, hey, you gotta go to space. I understand.
But I want part of it is I want to be.
Go find out what those black holes mean.
I want to see. I want to watch like. I want to enjoy the ceremony too.
FaceTime.
I'm not gonna FaceTime
Record it.
at one of my best friend's wedding.
Why not? You're in space.
Bro, this is like their biggest day. I want to celebrate their biggest day with them.
Make a little cupcake in space. I don't know.
Dude, I don't know, bro.
Congrats.
If I knew that like nobody was getting married, nobody's having kids, like, you know.
I wouldn't miss the opportunity.
Really?
Yep, I would not miss that opportunity. I would go to space.
Like if one of my siblings like had like a kid or something like that, like you wouldn't be sad to miss that?
I would,
because it happened while you were in space, and now you don't even get to see that. You don't even get to see like your niece or nephew grow up.
That's a good point. That's why I'd say I'd go to space, but I would do my best to keep in contact like as much as I can. Like, hey, Uncle Drew in space. Like, isn't that way cooler?
I want to. Why you don't get to live that again? These are the things that you don't get to live through. I want to live through these things. I want to experience them. Actually,
You don't want to go to space.
I don't want to be in a shuttle. I don't want to be in a shuttle. Come back and just see like have my first interaction with my niece or nephew be like, hey,
You'd be on FaceTime.
I've never seen you in person before. This is kind of awkward. Nice to meet you. Actually meet you for the first time.
Okay, how about this? 3 years.
3 years? I'll do 3 years.
And the day you leave for space is the exact day.
You return?
No. The day you leave, the day you are scheduled to leave to go to space is the same day that your sibling is due to have a kid. So, from when that kid is born to 3 years, you don't get to see them grow up, or at least you're in space. You know, you can FaceTime.
Yeah, I would do it only because it would be.
And
if I were to make some gigantic discovery, and it would only be 3 years, so they probably wouldn't even remember that portion of their life. So as much of their life as they remember, I'd still be there. I think that's the answer I'm gonna be handing out.
I love space.
Yeah. Wow, we just went into a giant rabbit hole there, but dang. Yeah.
What would you do if the world turned like post-apocalyptic?
Post-apocalyptic?
Yeah. What would you start? What would be your first thing that you do?
I'm getting a crew together.
Exactly.
I'm getting a little help from some old friends, and I'm calling everyone I know that I know. I've really seriously thought about this in depth. Who I would take with me?
Take with you where?
Like have on my crew in this post-apocalyptic world. Well, look, it's post-apocalyptic.
We've thought about that at work. We've talked about it.
Yeah, exactly at work. There are. Who are you going to take with you? Because regardless if it's a zombie apocalypse or not, if there's some kind of post-apocalyptic world, there's no more law.
Let's say it is zombies, but have you seen World War Z?
No.
They can run. Zombies that can run.
Oh, like in Resident Evil?
Sure, yeah. Not like crazy monsters. Just people that can run.
Oh, okay, just people. Okay.
That are infected.
Well, wow. I'd get a crew together. We'd have to get a base, but I would literally.
That'd be scary.
It wouldn't be like any bigger than like 10 people, you know what I'm saying? A couple of them have to be slow so I can like outrun them if I really have to, you know what I'm saying? So I have to really strategically,
Sorry.
No, you don't say sorry. They're
We gotta let them.
the zombies gonna get them anyway, so it doesn't matter. They won't know.
What if they make it out alive?
Uh-oh. You're lying. You got bit by a zombie. You're crazy now. That's
What?
You make them. You gaslight them. Gaslight the whole crew. I would love to be in like just for fun, like a zombie apocalypse like simulation.
That'd be cool.
And I go with like my friends.
VR. What if
VR?
Apple Vision Pro.
Yeah. Well,
Why are we
that's
talking about Vision
augmented
Pro?
reality. We can talk about that right now.
Yeah, but so why if there was gonna be anything that could do like a visual experience, but it's physical too, it'd be that Vision Pro.
It would be more like the MetaQuest, unfortunately.
Nah, because the
metaverse.
No, because then you're like stuck in one place. The Vision Pro, it can augment your reality, so you can actually like leave your house or something.
I see what you're saying, but like
Unless there's like huge room, a huge warehouse with with like the meta on.
The way I think that I would want it is I'm in like a headset and everything around me have you ever seen Ready Player One?
Yeah.
Like that, except for zombies. And what Apple's releasing can't do that. So if you guys don't know, Apple is releasing not to be confused with virtual reality. They're doing augmented reality, an augmented reality headset. So the difference is virtual reality is oh, perfect. He's pulling up the article. Okay, so virtual reality is you're inside like the game or whatever. I'm sure you've seen like Oculus Rift and stuff like that. But augmented reality is everything pops out. So you see the real world and you can just pop everything out in front of you.
It's like this.
Yeah, exactly like this.
Like windows will pop up and you'll just be looking at them, and it's like touchscreen, but you're just touching the air.
And this is $3,000, by the way.
It's about 4. It's gonna be like 4K. It's 37, and
God.
you know that they always have like
and the tax of $300. Oh gosh.
Yeah,
that would kill me.
It's really cool. They really try to sell it as if it's like not like ugly or weird. Look, like see right here. So when they're on, if you FaceTime somebody, it will create your image through AI. So if you're talking, it will not show your face with the goggles on it. It will just recreate your face as if it's got no goggles on it talking.
Oh, that's what phones do. That's what cell phones do.
What do you mean?
Yeah. So when you call somebody on the phone, most people actually don't know this. When you call someone on the phone, you don't hear their real voice. You hear you hear there's I don't know what it is, but it's their voice is being recreated through signals. It's not actually their real voice. Everything that they're saying is being recreated.
Yeah, but it's not the sound though. It's your face.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's that same.
But it looks weird. If you haven't seen it,
I'm sure people said the same thing when the cell phone came out though, or not the cell phone, but the phone in general came out.
I don't know.
It's not really his voice. Isn't that weird?
But it sounds very similar.
Well, and we do have AI technology that I'm sure. I mean, dude, now they know everything about what your face looks like, and Apple's gonna store that.
Yeah, that was my first thought. I mean,
Wow.
I don't really care about that stuff anymore, but
Dude, I'm always afraid of that.
I don't. Who cares? And you can change.
I'm a tinfoil hat guy.
They're in their living room, and they can make like a background.
Augmented reality. That's
like look at you on the moon.
Yeah,
that's crazy. It is. It does look really cool.
I like augmented reality better than virtual reality. 100%.
But yeah, look at that. It's insane.
More fun to
and
use.
you can just go. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, that's cool.
But
this is gonna flop. I'm calling it now.
I don't.
I
think this is the first step
into a larger world.
The final frontier.
This
is really the final frontier. We're not
ready for this.
We're not physically going out in space. We're
bringing it here.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna find out what a black hole is right here, bro.
I'll get it when they can do it in glasses. That's not gonna fit over my hair. My hair's gonna look wonky for the day. You know.
Yeah, and so you can
see, I have that same type of hair. So you got to put it up. I'm not gonna do all that.
So although like you can still talk to someone, you can see through that. That looks so
It's
like
augmented reality.
I know. One of my point is it looks really ugly. So if you have a friend,
Oh, it looks horrible.
if you have a friend come over, like you're not gonna. They tried to sell it as if like you could just wear them in public. It's like, huh? What?
That's
No.
why I'm gonna get it when it becomes glasses.
Yeah. I mean, it's really cool, but you know.
When it becomes in like glasses form, that's when I know. we're in the
And dude, it
future.
can even like darken the lighting. Like look at that.
Like it controls your house lights and stuff like that.
No. It makes you so you got them on, right? It will dim the lights so that way it looks dark. It looks like this except it's
Oh,
actually
to dim
bright.
the lights in the headset.
Yeah. So you can like
Whoa.
you can like watch a movie and you can like shut down the lights, like turn them, like make them dim in the headset, and you can just like you can like lay there. You don't have to like get up to do things.
It is surprisingly small too. I mean, it's got that giant.
It's funny we
core.
went
It is
from
surprisingly
post-apocalyptic to this because
Yeah.
this is the
This
downfall.
is the start of it. Yeah.
This
This is the
you just sit
Terminator,
there.
dude.
Well, like Wall-E, like people sitting on the chairs, like just
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Yeah. Dude,
But it's
AI.
really cool. I mean, it does look really cool. But yeah, I'm not gonna get it when it comes out. No way.
It's too new.
It's too.
We're not
Yeah,
ready
yeah. I'm not ready for it.
We're not. I just don't. I mean,
Look. You can zoom. You can just go like
and
this.
also I'm a Samsung user, so I can't. I don't really
Let's
vibe
just end the
with
podcast
that.
right there.
I don't really vibe with that. You know, I promise you, if Samsung made the same thing, it would be infinitely more user friendly, and nothing any of you would say could change my mind. How about that? Early mid list. Apple is mid. How about that? Yeah, nah. Apple, bro, no.
Shut up.
Their technology's not as advanced as Samsung is.
Bro, what? Samsung can't make this.
What? Of course they can.
Available next year. It can
Wow.
it can dim the lights around you, bro. That's crazy. Or at least make it look like that.
It's you know it's
Look,
gonna look
it's-
goofier
it's
than that
bright.
in real life though. You're gonna look so goofy.
I'm sure, yeah.
So goofy.
Bro, look, you can watch a movie like in space. About space
Yeah, but
while you're
this
in
isn't-
space.
It's gonna look like a giant. It's gonna look like you're in a movie theater. It's gonna be a giant screen, and you're still gonna see your little bed and all that.
Check,
stuff in front of
dude.
you.
You're playing 2K?
We've had this. Every VR headset can do this in video games, by the way. For games that aren't VR compatible, every video game headset can already do that. That's already doable. It's just nobody's really tapped into augmented reality before because virtual reality, most people think it's cooler. Read
Bro,
news
that's
articles and stuff.
insane. This is insane.
It's the future, man.
Oh, look,
Scary.
wait. I wanted to see where it shows, like, it AIs someone's face. It's so weird.
Just do it in here?
I think it's about to do it, yeah.
That's not his real face? Is that AI?
No. It's going to be...
I feel like a
What?
boomer.
You are a boomer.
You're older than me.
Nuh-uh.
Way older than me.
Dude.
I'm youthful.
Okay, dude.
I'm young.
Dude, I'm young. What do you mean?
I can count on one hand how many years it's been since I graduated high school. What about you? Oh!
I can too. Oh,
On one hand?
On one hand, no. I don't know how that's a flex.
It means
'Cause
I'm younger than you.
Soon you're going to be old.
Oh, I'm not gonna be.
You're
old,
going to
no.
be so old and... oh.
I'm not gonna be old, and I'm not
And-
gonna be bald.
And no
Either
one's gonna
one.
want you on your post-apocalyptic crew, man.
No, dude.
They're gonna trip
No,
you, dude.
bro.
Yeah, dude.
No, man. You know the only thing you have in the apocalypse? You know what it is?
What?
Family.
100%.
That's.
Is it right here? I think it's right here.
That's. I'm still watching my Fast and Furious
I
movies,
think
by
it's
the
right
way.
here.
That's why I said that. Let's see. Oh, what the heck?
I thought it was gonna do it. I guess not. I know I saw it, but I guess not on this one.
Wow, this is so crazy, dude. Collaborating. Oh, what's this gonna be for business meetings and stuff like that? Is that the initial pitch of it?
Yeah, that's the pitch. That's the pitch.
That's what they always
that's
do.
people like
that way
who work
the
at
businesses
Apple.
can buy them and stuff like that in mass.
Yeah, it's people who
Yeah.
work for Apple. Is kind of who it's for.
Interesting.
Because it's like everything's integrated if you work for Apple, obviously, but people who are just like doing normal things.
Well, is there anything else you had about this, or you want to go back to the subreddit?
I don't know. I just think this is really cool.
I think this is. Let us know what you guys think about this.
Yeah.
Have you heard of it? What you think?
Imagine
is it too
it was.
expensive?
Imagine it was $100.
That's when it's glasses, it will be $100.
No,
I'm telling you.
no.
After glasses have been out for a
No
while.
company who is taking on the frontier of augmented reality will ever lower the price lower than like 2K. No way. Who would do that?
Supply and demand, my friend.
Yeah, but
telling you, people-
2K.
There's always going to be somebody who's going to have a.
$1,700
it's-
less than.
And we're going to
Apple?
talk about this later. There's always going to be a cheaper version, whether it's good or not. There will always
Sure.
be a cheaper version, and I'm sure the cheaper version will still be as revolutionary to somebody who's never used it before as this will.
It's because it'll have different.
It'll
have different things to it.
it'll look like this, but 10 years from now, and it'll be like $100.
Yeah.
And that's
I don't think it's gonna be.
and that'll still be in 10 years when this technology gets better, you don't think it'll be like $100 from a cheap knockoff
I don't
brand?
think it's gonna jump to get better because I think augmented reality is very hard to achieve.
Huh.
I think Apple has probably been working on this for years.
In secret?
Yeah, 100%. Because we haven't heard about anything Apple related until all of a sudden a week ago this ad comes out. Like, what? How come we didn't know that?
It's about time. All they've been doing
This is
lately
the
is just
first-
taking features away from phones.
This is the first. Yeah, exactly. I think that they've been just.
They
prepping
needed
for
this.
Well, yeah, they've been waiting a while.
Too bad I'm not invested. My stock would have gone up. Or did their stock go down from this? Do you know? Are you invested in Apple?
I'm not investing in Apple.
Oh.
I think that if anything, this is a good thing to bet on because this is the only thing of its kind right now.
That's true.
So you should be buying right now. I mean, hey, I'm not a financial advisor.
No, yeah, don't
Do not take my
Don't
advice.
take Drew's financial
Do
advice.
not take my advice.
Yeah.
Stocks? So we finally get to talk about
Stocks.
stocks.
Wow, didn't we talk about this in the first episode? We're talking about stocks.
We never talked about stocks.
Well, in the first episode, we
We
said
skipped
one
it.
day we'll talk about stocks.
Yeah.
Like in the next episode or something.
We had one person who said that they wanted us to talk about stocks.
Yeah, we
but
did.
We never did.
I'm sure. I don't know. This could go two ways. I think their stock either went way up or way down.
It's only gone up. There's no way.
You don't think so?
I'd have to check, but yeah.
Huh.
Bro, it's too cool.
One day we're gonna look back at this and be like, I can't believe that we thought that this was so cool because this is everywhere now.
One day we're gonna look back at this with them on, and we're gonna be like, man, I can't believe. We're gonna be like, man, I can't believe that we used to, when we were like 70 with those glasses on. Man, zooming in.
Oh yeah,
McGregor.
Yeah.
No,
I
there's
think
gonna be
the
cooler
coolest-
things that come out.
You could do a watch and like project, like in Star Wars, like how they have like the holograms that come up. You can bring it through your watch, whoosh, flies up, and you just start clicking on stuff because it just displays a.
That's
a
gonna be
screen
that's this.
using like holographic technology.
Glasses would be cool too. Like,
And then-
kind
and
of
you probably-
overlooked that when
Huh?
you said that.
That's glasses. That's
that is
what I
so
want.
Cool. Like
That
this-
is what I want. I want to say there's like a movie or something where that is, but I mean I don't know. I think pretty soon in the future it's going to be this competing with Meta, and that's going to be those are going to be the two big people for. It's like iPhone and Android. Unless Samsung gets on the train now, they're
Well, maybe
or
they
Sony,
maybe they
like
have
those
been.
big.
Maybe they have been, and
maybe
it just
maybe
hadn't
not
heard
because
about
this just didn't. This came out of nowhere.
it. Exactly. That's maybe other people know about it in secret.
That'd be crazy.
We don't know. How would we know?
That would be crazy.
Apple is Skynet.
Skynet. What's Skynet? What do you mean?
Should have watched Terminator 2, huh?
Oh,
Should have watched
no,
Terminator.
I know what Skynet
Okay,
is.
okay.
Yeah. They talked about it in the first one.
Okay.
Oh, dude. Terminator 2 is
Would have understood
trash.
the reference.
Terminator 2 is
Would have
trash.
understood the reference.
Well, there's
Just a
always
sec.
every movie has one of those big companies that's called something like that. Like
Sure they do.
in the Spider-Man 2099 universe, it's like Alchemax, and in Spider-Man, it's Oscorp. All those big ones, you know.
Oh my gosh. Cool. That's so cool. I mean, but it's just visual. Like what? I don't know. It'll get. I'm sure it'll get boring. Like I bought a VR headset and I use it like the same night I bought it and never again.
I used to love my PlayStation VR.
I mean,
I love
It's
PlayStation
cool.
VR.
It's
It
just-
is so much. It was so much fun to use. Like when I first got it, and like looking back, it's because I was like in high school, and like looking back at it, it's like, dude, like it's gotten so much better now. Like there was this one game I played on, the Star Wars game I played on there.
bro, you didn't. Bro,
What?
you didn't bring the Star Wars game.
Shoot! I was
Bro!
supposed to bring a Star Wars game for Drew to play. It's this game
One of
called
the
Knights of the Old
best
Republic.
games ever. And he's
I've-
like, remind
Yeah,
me.
I played that. I put about 2,000 hours into that game.
God.
Yeah, It's a Star Wars game called Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, I meant to bring that for Drew today. It's an OG game. If you know what that game is, you are so cool. Instantly so cool.
All right, yeah, we can go back to the subreddit.
We're going back to...
That was a very long rabbit hole.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm here for it, though. That was the most Gen Z thing I've ever said. I just said, I'm here for it, though.
That's lit.
That was way too Gen Z for me, bro. I mean, I'm Gen Z, but that crossed the border.
We just got litty.
Huh? Oh no,
we just got litty, fam.
There's a line I crossed over the line. That was a big no-no. Anyways, this is the Milky Way captured with my Samsung 22 Ultra's astrophotography mode. Oh yeah, baby. I don't care what anyone says about Samsung.
Long exposure.
Who cares, bro?
What do you mean? 10-minute exposure. That's how you get a good.
I don't see the Apple version of it, bro. So there's no competition.
What are you talking about, bro?
Bro,
this isn't Apple or Samsung.
Cameras.
I'm saying an exposure photo. So they like take a long photo.
Oh.
So that way you can get like a high, like an HD photo.
That's still cool. That's how they used to take photos back in the day.
It's still how
That's
people
crazy.
take photos. You couldn't get that photo if you just look up and take a picture. You'd have to hold it steady for 10 minutes or whatever.
Interesting.
Touched up in Adobe.
Oh no! Oh, okay, cool. Northern Lights on May 19th. I don't know where that is.
Naramata, BC. I don't know where BC is.
I don't know what that stands for. That looks really cool.
I've never seen. I thought it was only green. I thought it's like in Alaska, you know.
Because we're in that city life. That's why. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for Reddit Space.
We have been stuck on that for a while.
Yeah. Oh wow, dude.
We have a lot of time.
We might hit an hour on this podcast.
As we should.
Good. Okay, I'm okay with that.
Whatever segment?
Yes, the whatever segment. I have some questions.
All right, run it.
So I wrote down my answers ahead of time. Okay, so the first question is, what is one thing you would never pay the cheaper option for?
Okay, socks. No, come on, dude.
Socks?
Look. Look, you can just like buy any old pair of socks. Yeah, get it. Oh, they're just socks. Nah, bro. You want to make sure that your feet are comfy when you're walking around, dude.
That's why I buy Adidas socks.
And you want good looking socks, good fitted socks.
Okay.
You want them to be comfy, you know. So I think that if you're looking for,
That's fair.
You're shopping for socks, don't cheap out because it's not that expensive to get the most expensive pair of socks because they're just socks, you know. So yeah, that was.
That's
my
a good
answer.
point.
So yeah.
I said a razor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I never told you this, dude. At my old school, the laptop one, that first really small school with like the 7 kids in my class, that one I went to, they had this. They were so strict on like facial hair. What? If you had facial hair and you came to school with facial hair, and I wonder if this is where this is coming from because this was one of the things I had in mind when I put a razor. If you had enough facial hair that they could see, you would go to the office. They would send you to the office. Teacher would send you to the office. They'd hand you like a $1 razor, and you would have to go in the bathroom and shave.
With no shaving cream?
No shaving cream.
What?
You have to dry shave or like use water. Ooh. And I remember one guy like came back like cuts all over his face, dude, because they made him shave his beard, and it wasn't even like that bad of a beard. It was like nothing. Like he could have just gotten rid of it and like the next day and been to school.
That's insane.
A lot of things went down at that school.
That is insane.
A lot of things. Maybe one day we'll talk more about it, but a lot of things went down at that school I went to.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah. Crazy. It's not open anymore.
Glad I didn't go to that school.
The high school is not even. The high school closed the year that my class graduated.
You can't even grow a beard too, so it's like that would have worked out perfect for you.
I've had my mustache for quite a few years now.
Yeah, that's because that's how long it takes you to grow it.
I've retained it. But yeah, no, so a razor, I think that's what messed it up for me, because when I saw that, I said, dude, I'm getting like a Gillette razor forever.
You know,
no Dollar Shave Club, none of that.
You know, I actually use an electric razor. I
can't
don't shave with the cream, the gel or whatever. I used to for like a few years, but I don't know. Once I use an electric razor, I just never look back.
I can't use electric razor.
Yeah, why?
It's just.
Why can't I use it to trim too?
Yeah, because you have longer hair than I do, so my hair's not
I can
as
actually
long.
grow a beard, so I have to trim it. You don't ever trim your beard. Like you will just let it grow every day because it's like that's the most you can ever grow. So because you're so young.
Okay, I'm okay with that because I'm so youthful.
Because you're so youthful.
I'm not going bald.
And not a man.
I'm not going bald. I'm a man. I'm a gigantic man. I'm a mountain of a man.
You might go bald because your hair doesn't grow that fast.
Doesn't what?
Your hair doesn't grow that fast.
My facial hair, not my head hair. That's different. Look at this. Look how my head hair is way longer than yours.
Let man grow your whole life.
What? How long do you think I've been growing out my hair
Next
for?
Next question, baby.
How long do you think I've been growing this out for? Not that long. Anyways, the next. So this is the next one. What is the best way to get over an ex or rejection?
I didn't say what I said earlier, right?
No, you didn't.
Okay. Like off stream?
No.
Now I was just gonna say hanging out with friends. That's like just the best way. I know you have like a thought in mind. I think that just hanging out with your friends, like, and creating new memories, like that's a good one.
Yeah.
Like
always hang out with the boys.
Like let's just say you're down and depressed, but your boys got you, and you're always making jokes. It's like when you're trying to be, it's not like you're trying to be depressed, but that's how that happens. It's like you're thinking about it, and then a joke gets made. It's like you have to laugh. It's like it kind of deletes that memory,
Like that girl from Marshall's.
I mean, yeah, for you, yeah.
Yeah, that's. Well, I was hanging with you. That's what made it better.
Oh, yes.
I mean.
You want to tell him what happened?
I think we have to do it now.
Okay, go ahead.
I think we have to.
I think we brought it up 2 podcasts ago.
There was this girl at Marshall's that was like, that was really, really pretty, right? And we go in there one day, and dude, Drew can attest, bro. She was staring at me the whole time we were in there. She was
staring at
the whole time we were in there. She was staring.
100%.
At me, right? And so we go to that Marshall's. We used to go to that Marshall's like
we don't go back anymore.
We don't ever go back anymore.
We'll never go back.
So the next time we went back, she was there, right? Okay, cool. So I looked at Drew. I said, "Bro, it's time. I'm gonna do my thing." She looked over. I went up there. I said, "Hey, this is really hard for me to tell." I said, I asked her some question just to break the ice or whatever, like about like where the something was.
Jackie, you asked for a
jacket.
I
asked for a zip-up hoodie specifically. Hey, that's right, because I needed one, and I actually did need one. I still don't have one.
Yeah.
But so I asked her, and I said, "Hey, I think you're cute. Can I get your number?" And she said, "No, I'm talking to somebody right now."
Oh.
Yeah, she hit me with it, and so I walked back to Drew, and we're like halfway across the store. All her coworkers are pointing and laughing at me, bro. Man. And I there was a Rick and Morty shirt I had in my hand that I really wanted to buy too.
And he comes up and sorry, let me take over.
Okay,
he comes up and he's like,
oh,
he just asked me about the shirt. Hey, do you think I should buy? And I'm like looking at him. I'm like, bro, you good? Like, you just went and asked her
so
for the number. Like, why are you talking about Rick and Morty? And he's like, what? Do you think we should leave? I'm like, yeah. Dude. Like, look. I'm like, look at him, bro. They're all laughing.
He's like, it's time to go.
Yeah,
you could hear them laughing from across the store. That was outrageous.
He was trying to play it off, but it was just sad. We had to get out of there.
Hurt me for about a good 2-3 weeks actually.
Yeah,
that's the worst rejection I think I've ever faced.
Yeah.
I think I would have rather gotten. I'll take back what I said a few weeks ago. I think I would have rather gotten the "I see you as a brother" than your entire squad of coworkers laughing at me. Pretty humiliating.
She was giving signs,
but she was. Yeah, that's why she was staring at. Yeah, the last time we went there, she was staring at me the whole time.
That's why he went for it, because it was pretty obvious that she wanted him to.
Yeah.
Still.
What are you staring at me for then, huh?
Exactly.
What do you want from me, huh?
Yeah. Maybe she thought you were her brother or something.
We didn't look.
I see you as brother.
Anything alike. But yeah, no, so which brings me to mine, what the thing that I said is the best way to get over it for me personally, and that would be, it's the way you idolize that person.
Marshall's girl.
Yeah. Like, like she's like there are like tons of other girls who are a million times better that I just don't know yet. But anyways, there's a comic book that I just read recently.
Okay.
And it was, I actually almost shed a little tear. It was very deep.
You do cry in anime, so go ahead.
It was a Fantastic Four comic. If you haven't read this new run of Fantastic
you
Four.
almost cried at a Fantastic
Dude,
Four comic.
hear me out, bro.
No way.
If you guys don't want any spoilers for this new Fantastic Four run that's coming out, then skip ahead.
Spoiler.
But probably nobody cares. But yes, this is the first issue of it, right? And the Thing and his wife are like going in this town, right? And it's like what's that? Was it Groundhog Day? Yeah, where like just every single day the day resets, and they're trying to figure out why it resets.
This is in Fantastic Four?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just.
Go ahead.
I'll
ask you after.
The Thing is one of the members of it, but it was just kind of following him for this first issue.
Okay.
And him and his wife, and so he so he and his wife are trying to find out like who it is, and they literally end up knowing like everybody in the town. It's like it's been doing this since like the 40s, so they've been looping for like almost 100 years, and they realize that it's this guy who has this power that he doesn't even know about, and he keeps saying like, I wish I would do it all over again because he just got dumped by his girlfriend. And so they sit and they talk to him about it, and what?
You almost cried.
Well, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm not done. They sit and they talk about it, and there's this little thing where like and you know they help him feel better because they basically said the same thing. You know, like you're making her a lot more special when there are like a billion other people that you could be going for right now. So you know, just move on and let this let this be something that makes you grow, right?
Let it saute.
Let it saute a little bit. And so there's this montage in the comic, and this is where it almost got me, where it's him living out the rest of his life, right? So he starts doing like fun stuff, and he gets like rid of the picture he had of him and her, and he ends up meeting this girl like a New Year's party, and it like just shows like how happy like the rest of his life was. Like they had like a kid and like all this stuff, and then it just showed him like on his deathbed, and he died, bro. So the next day when the Thing and his wife woke up, they weren't in that town anymore, or they were, but they were in a modern version of that town because the guy's power, he lost his power once he died,
right? And
he never ended up using it again because he lived a life so good that he didn't need to use his power anymore. So he literally lived a life without regrets, all because he moved on. And I almost cried. Dude, seeing him in the deathbed, that was pretty bad. Yeah, it was. It was a really good story.
It's a movie or a comic book?
It was a comic book.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
You think it would have been better as a movie?
I don't know. You think it's up to your imagination, like how I said with books?
What? No, it's got pictures in it. Like half the story is being told by pictures. That whole montage was literally just pictures that happened over the years that the artist just drew, and like they drew like him on the deathbed and drew. But yeah,
you ever seen the movie Groundhog Day?
I've never seen that movie before.
Really good movie.
I've seen that plot a million times.
Really good movie. Also can make you shed a tear.
Really? Yeah. I haven't really started doing that until recently. Like starting to cry at forms of media.
I've never cried in my entire life, so I couldn't relate.
I mean, I think there was even a Fast and Furious scene where I said,
"Family?
Wow, that's family." And almost shed a tear.
That's insane.
But yeah.
Cool. I like the movie Groundhog Day. Really good movie. If you have seen it.
I might give it a watch.
If you have seen it and you like it, then shout out to you.
Might have to. All right, so this is the last question we have for this segment. What villain was actually the good guy?
I forgot what I said.
Really?
I forgot what I had.
You didn't write it down?
I did not write it down. I forgot.
What is this, bonus content?
I forgot. Wow. Go ahead. Go with yours.
You're forgetting your bonus content. Mine's Darth Vader.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay? He was actually the good guy.
I brought peace, balance, security to my new empire.
Dude, okay.
New empire.
There's a reason I believe that, though.
I remember mine. I got it.
Do you want to say yours?
No, go ahead.
But because I believe that. So Anakin's whole journey revolved around
to democracy.
I should have known that was coming. His whole thing started around a choice that he was basically forced to make it 11 years old. And so because of that, he started getting treated badly by like all of. I mean, you could relate it to a real life scenario, I guess. Like they started treating him horribly, even though he was like
Mace
one of the
Windu.
best Jedi to ever live. Yeah, like Mace Windu is just the biggest jerk on the planet to him. Like, for instance, they put him like on the council, but they said, no, you can't be like a Jedi Master. And that had never happened before. And like, I mean, like, think about it. Like let's say you're at like work, right? And you and this is not based off of any real life events. Let's say you're at work, one of the hardest workers there. And what? What? I'm serious.
One of the hardest workers.
One of the hardest workers there. And they say
one of the most handsome, strongest, hardest workers there.
And you're trying to get a promotion, right? No, but hear me out. This is good reason. And you're trying to get a promotion, and your boss goes, okay, so we're going to give you all the work of that promotion that you want and none of the pay. That's exactly what it was to Anakin. Heck yeah, I would turn against you. What the heck? You kidding me? You're going to tell me that I get to sit on the council? I can't be a Jedi Master?
And you are
then,
my enemy.
And then you go, and then you get offered by somebody else who has actually been supporting you the whole time, at least as far as you think. They've been supporting you this whole time and says, hey, I got a job, but I will make you the CEO of this company that I'm running. You will be,
but
it'll be more than you're like.
But you have to kill.
That's different.
I almost spoiled something.
That's
Huge.
different. That is different, though. That's just.
Is it?
I'm putting this in relatable terms so people see why I think. Now, a lot of his actions.
But you will have to
with.
commit fraud.
A lot of his
at work.
Okay, yeah, exactly, yeah. But you'll just have to commit a lot of fraud, and our company's probably going to be a little corrupt. Which none of this was pitched up front, but you'll realize this later as you're working. I'm gonna have to commit fraud.
But no one will ever call the cops on you. Because you're too strong.
Yeah, because you are the cops.
You are the cops. Yeah.
So that's basically what happened to Darth Vader. That's why I don't blame him. All this happened while he was young. They tossed and turned him. They treated him like complete garbage.
You don't blame him?
I don't blame him. No way. The only thing I think he did wrong was that one scene in Revenge of the Sith that was pretty bad. But other than that, I don't think. I think he's perfect. I think that was. Huh?
Can you tell me the scene without spoiling it? What scene was pretty bad? What's that?
Master Skywalker. That scene. Yeah. That's other than that. I mean, I can't blame him. Yeah, he was done like so dirty. I think the comparison I used was perfect.
Why did he do that? Why did he do that one scene? Was it because when he was that age, he was forced?
Nah, because he didn't want any more of the Jedi. He didn't want there to be any more Jedi. That was his whole goal. As Darth Vader, his whole goal was to get rid of all the Jedi. Because they pose a threat to him.
Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, exactly. That's why there was a New Hope and why Luke was going to be one of the next Jedi, because he's the new hope of the Jedi, because all the other ones are gone.
Dang.
So, yeah, I don't think Darth Vader's
rewatch those, dude.
Darth Vader, if you really rewatch it and rewatch the Clone Wars show, you'll see he's really not that. The one
that I started watching.
Probably the most relatable. Yeah,
it changes in that. It happens in that.
It leads up to that.
Okay.
It's just about the Clone Wars. It's not.
Stupid droid.
Revenge of the Sith.
I think it's so funny. The droids are so funny in that.
Revenge of the Sith isn't like in it, but it's just everything leading up. Like, you'll see like how badly they treat him. And stuff
Right.
Like, they treat him like garbage, and he's like the best one they have there. Like they'd be really sorry they were really sorry to lose him. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think Darth Vader was a bad guy. I think he was just.
That's good.
I think people pushed him to that.
I could see that. Mine, which not as sci-fi as this one, but Ferris Bueller. You know who that is?
I've only heard of the movie. I've never watched the movie before.
I'll try not to spoil anything. So,
I am never gonna watch that movie.
Okay. Well, basically he cuts class, he ditches school the whole day, and he lies to everybody. He lies to the school, he lies to his parents, he lies to like anybody who could get him in trouble. He lies to all of them and creates this elaborate plot to make sure that everyone thinks he's at school and like that he creates a plot that makes everyone think he's staying home from school because he's like really sick.
Yeah.
And like even starts like a fund for him, and like people are like trying to make money for him and stuff, but in reality he's just like taking a day off. The movie's called Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He just lies to everyone, lies to his parents, and then he just goes and drives to like SF, I think, and he just goes has fun with his friends like for a day. It's basically just him just like, trying to have fun and not have to freaking go to school like every day where it's like super boring, and he does all these like daring things where he like steals stuff, like gets into private events. And
so why is he not a villain?
Huh?
Why is he not a villain?
Because like I said, he's just trying to like take a day off, like have one fun day where like he can actually like go and do things that are fun instead of his normal boring everyday life. The whole time everyone's like trying to get him in trouble and trying to make sure he like gets caught.
It's that same thing. Everybody's kind of pushing him to that point.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think I'm starting to get the gist of these villain origin stories here. I feel like they all have like a seriously common theme. Not promoting any violence though. What Vader did was very wrong. Don't ever hurt anybody or anything like that. Yeah, definitely don't do that. But
Master
the idea,
Skywalker.
but yeah, that is crazy. The idea of everybody's just trying to hold you down, bro.
That's pretty much what
Let
it
him
is.
have a day off.
Let him have a day off. Yeah.
Trying to get him in trouble? Snitching? What are you snitching for? Interesting. I might watch the movie. I don't know.
I mean, it's an
I
old
figured that's
movie.
what that movie
I
was.
don't think you're gonna watch it.
Like Back to the Future. I love that
It's
movie.
yeah. I guess you might then.
Back to the Future is great.
All right. Oh, don't we still have more? Do we still have the mid list? And we're already at an hour. We were really talking about space and Apple Vision, man.
Yeah, we were talking about Apple Vision. For
Apple
at
Vision
least a
wasn't
cool 20
planned.
minutes.
Apple Vision was.
Yeah,
not
that was totally
But that
a
is
tangent.
that's big news that we can't just
Yeah,
skip over.
we have to talk about that.
All right. Is
Episode
this
12.
not 11.
No, we had X marks the spot, and the Discord was episode 11.
Okay. Yeah. 12. So it's me, right? No. That's you. You're even.
Even.
I'm off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm even.
I didn't write my mid list down too. But hopefully I'll remember.
Okay. The first thing is, I hope everybody agrees with this. Everybody should agree with this.
We'll see.
Country music.
Like my chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night. Pair of jeans
I hate that song.
pair of jeans that fit
That song
just
played
right.
last time I went to
And
Texas
the
Roadhouse.
radio.
I
That
hate.
that was the only country
hate
song
country
that I
music.
heard on the radio, and I was with my dad, so I think that might be why I like it. I was with my dad. It was like after a baseball game, and I heard that song. I was like, that's a cool song.
Only one is tolerable. It's the Wagon Wheel song by Darius Rucker.
Can you sing it?
So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock
No.
me, mama. No.
Chicken
You don't
Fried
know?
is a good song.
That song is way. It's two very different types of country music, which is the funny thing.
Country music. It's got
But
got a huge range.
I hate country music.
Yeah,
It's below mid.
It's very easy to make fun of too. It's very like
It's all the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same. You're singing about the same 10 things every time. Horrible.
if someone has that skill to kind of be in country music and branch out a little bit, then I think those songs are good. But usually country music, like 98% is like the same,
really
the
bad.
exact same song.
Really bad. I remember like when Old Town Road first came out. I was in high school and we learned about it.
You
in
consider
econ.
that country?
Of course. Old Town Road is country. It is a country song. It's a country song. We had this debate in class.
No, it's got country lyrics.
6 years ago.
That's it.
It's a country song.
It's got country lyrics. That's it.
He's singing in a country accent. Billy Ray Cyrus is in the remix. You're telling me that that's not... No way!
He's mocking
Really?
country music. He's not actually creating country.
Billy Ray Cyrus is?
Yeah.
He's a country singer, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's doing it with an... Obviously, that's the whole point of that song.
Well, it was on the country Billboard charts until they took it off.
I mean...
Villain origin story. Trying to hold somebody down.
I like.
I don't know whatever happened to him. I haven't seen him in years though. So.
Who?
Lil Nas X. The guy who
He's
did
still
the
doing
country
his
song?
thing.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard anything about him since that song.
Mm.
But yeah, like that was a country song. It's a country song, 100%.
Yeah, I guess so. Sure, I'll take it back. All right, my turn.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna go with Instagram. Instagram is not what it used to be. It's owned by Meta. Look, you go to the homepage. I mean, no offense, but It's not that fun anymore.
Love Instagram. It's even
bro.
better now that they have
Oh,
algorithms. The
no.
Instagram algorithm.
Hold
is
on.
amazing. It's amazing.
And when you go to the search bar, it's just not as funny content as say like YouTube Shorts, or like it's just, and if like the photos and stuff, like the messages that you're like if you're trying to like learn things, like get information out, go to Twitter. I mean, it's just Instagram. It's not that one like one-stop shop that it felt like it used to feel like.
Because it doesn't need to be.
Because I have Twitter and YouTube.
As somebody who literally is a YouTuber with you and makes YouTube Shorts daily is what we aim for. You should watch our shorts. YouTube Shorts daily. I think that Instagram Reels are better. I do.
Said that to our one view on Instagram. Said that to our one viewer.
I think there are better videos on Instagram. There are better videos.
No, they're not, dude. YouTube Shorts are way better.
YouTube Shorts. I mean, our YouTube Shorts are amazing, of course, but
if we take that YouTube short video and we put it on Instagram, it gets 10 times worse.
Because we don't know the Instagram algorithm. That's why. YouTube algorithm isn't.
No. Instagram is not fun to view. It's not fun to view videos on Instagram.
Always. All I do is I watch Instagram Reels for like an hour this morning.
They're subpar, bro. They're not that good.
They're hilarious.
So sometimes I catch myself scrolling through Instagram videos, and then I'm like, this is Instagram, and then I'm like, up YouTube, and then I'm like, okay, here we go. Here are the good videos.
See, Twitter's cool, but it's not. I can't use Twitter as long as like Instagram. Because you always have the problem with Twitter is you always have to take a break from Twitter, because it just gets, everybody who has Twitter knows, it just gets to a point where it's like, bro, I need some time off Twitter, bro. I need to take.
I guess so.
I need a Twitter break.
But still, Instagram.
It's just so.
I don't know. Instagram is not what it used to be, bro. it's just not that fun anymore. I think Instagram is missing something or a few things to get it back on track. But it's basically just like it's just like an online profile, but you don't really like use it for media. I'll agree with that, because a lot of people, when you use it in your everyday life, like with people people use it to try to get at other people. Like on dating apps, everybody's got in their bio, here's my Instagram. DM me on Instagram. You go to their bio, they have like 10,000 followers. It's just like an online profile. But
I think it's something to set up your status.
It's more like a necessity for status rather than like something that's fun. It's not as fun. It's not as fun anymore.
I would agree with that portion of it, but I think Instagram Reels are the best.
Whatever.
They did that whole TikTok thing the best.
1 hour.
1 hour.
Nice.
You don't like regular show?
I love regular show. All right, go. Your turn.
Whoa!
We're gonna have to release that one short.
What?
Oh yeah, dude. All right, go ahead.
Coffee creamer. I watched you put that in, and I said,
bro, not everyone likes just
mid.
No, okay, dude.
Mid.
Black coffee is not that good.
If you want your coffee to taste a certain way, drink an energy drink.
No, dude.
Red Bull has about as many milligrams of caffeine as a cup of coffee does. A cup of coffee has 60 grams.
Some people like
60 milligrams of caffeine.
Some people like the
Red
taste
Bull has
of coffee with creamer in it. And I'm one of those people.
It's not good. It makes it... Coffee isn't... It doesn't taste good. Coffee doesn't taste good. You can't make coffee taste good unless you load it up with sugar like an energy drink is.
No. Mm-mm.
We know.
Mm-mm. Coffee tastes worse with sugar. I don't want my coffee tasting sweet. Gross.
Dude, get creamer out of here.
I don't know why you're hating on creamer, bro. Like, just let creamer be, bro. Like, get out of here, dude. Grow up, you know what I mean? Alright, time for mine. Let's go. I don't know what you're saying. I can't read your lips. I don't know what you're saying.
Never mind.
I don't know what you're saying.
I'll have to tell you after the podcast.
Whatever.
You know what I was going to say?
I don't.
Man.
All right. Now, I'm sure some people will give me hate for this, but I think that Nike Air Force Ones, the all whites, are so gross.
Yeah.
They are so clunky and just bulky and big. And it's like, I don't think they look good on anybody. I don't care what kind of pants, socks, shorts, shirt, hat you got on. You don't look good in those Air Force Ones.
Specifically the white ones, or like they have like other colors? They have like blue.
Specifically the white ones
I think the blue ones look nice.
Is what I don't like, because I think that they're very, very overrated. I think a lot of people love them. I think that everyone thinks they're very OG, which they are, but they shouldn't be celebrated as much as they are. I think they're very ugly looking.
Status thing.
They're too big.
I would say that most people who wear them don't think that they look good. I think that they just wear them because everybody else wears them. They make themselves think it looks good because of everybody else.
I think so. Like I get that coolness because it's OG, but it's just they do not look good.
I don't think that's what the coolness is. I think it's people just want to be taller, and that's why they wear them. That's always been my theory. People want to look taller, and that's the perfect way to look taller.
When we were with that one person, and they were saying like to wear like what are they called, boost lifts, whatever they're called, whatever they're called. It's funny that you say that people want to be taller. I've never thought like, oh, I should wear these because it'll make me taller. Like I've never had that thought because
I've never needed to.
I feel like you're lying.
6'2".
Yeah, we've never needed to. We're both 6 foot, so it's like
Drew, you're not 6 feet tall.
What do you mean?
You're not 6 feet tall.
Dude, I am 6 feet tall. What do you mean? I just went to the doctor's like last week.
Shut up.
So, but it's like I've never wanted to be like taller because it's like we're already both like really tall.
You're not.
What?
Your average height, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong.
I'm above average.
There's nothing
I'm
wrong.
over 6 feet.
There's nothing wrong.
I'm from Denver.
What does that have
Jokic
to do with...
is my cousin.
What's his first name?
Nicola.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Do you know for sure if it is?
I'm 100%. That's my cousin.
Okay, you do now.
What do you mean?
My face confirmed it. That's why.
No. What are you talking about? Anyways, yeah. So we're both tall. So we've never wanted to like.
You're not tall.
Increase our height.
Stop saying that.
With like boost or lifts. It's like so. I do think that people want to do that though. I just never had that thought. So I never thought people did that.
I think that's why. I think just people want to look taller. That's a classic way to use a trendy brand and look taller at the same time.
I don't think it's that. I don't think people need to go that deep when they're
as somebody
clothes,
who's actually a tall person, I notice that kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah,
we
notice that a lot.
You're not.
It's honestly tough to be tall.
Because I could tell everybody how tall you are.
It's honestly tough being tall.
I could tell everybody how tall you are.
Yeah?
Yeah, I could.
Let me think. What could I tell people about you?
I think the worst thing you had on me was that Marshalls thing, to be honest with you. Oops, I hit the table. He's not 6 feet.
I am 6 feet. No, I'm 6'1". That's why. Yeah, I'm 6'1".
No, you're not.
So
dude. You
yeah,
can just watch our shorts.
That was pretty much the podcast. We hit an hour and 10 minutes.
Almost.
That's insane. We got nothing. Wait, no. We had bonus.
We did have bonus content.
We had bonus content.
We did have bonus content.
That Apple Vision was kind of bonus, but
yeah, that's your bonus content. How about that? There's your bonus content, huh? You got an hour-long podcast, and you got your Apple stuff.
Calm down, dude. Some viewers here. Calm down, dude. I don't want to take anything out on me. Jeez.
There's your bonus content, huh? Get your bonus content. Enjoy it.
Yeah, I've been sick.
You got Pokemon to play.
I've been sick. We are playing Pokemon. I'm way better than him at Pokemon. We're tied, I think, for the amount of games.
We're not. I'm 8 and 6.
But if you count the exhibitions, I'm 9 and 8.
It's an exhibition match.
Yeah, so
where we purposely used garbage teams for fun.
Garbage?
Because they wouldn't count on our record.
My teams are nice.
I'll say this. Yesterday I made the ultimate big brain move. I'll tell you this. The only time Drew ever wins a Pokemon match against me, and this is because I've been playing for years.
No, dude, come on. You give me more credit than
when
that.
he
You're
gets
crazy.
Lucky?
No, skill.
Or when I do something
skill.
that I know will screw me over, but I want to try something out.
That's not true.
So
you have made multiple mistakes.
Like what?
I'm not gonna say.
Not over-leveling my Pokemon?
Because then you're gonna learn.
You make... I know every time you make a mistake.
Everybody makes mistakes.
No.
The only reason you win is because I make mistakes.
No.
And then I learn from it and I'm like,
you know why I know what your mistakes are? Because the way you play is a worse version of how I play.
No, you're gonna
That's
lose
why.
next time we play.
That's why. So now,
Remember when you were like, bro, I have changed the game. This
Yeah.
is gonna change the game. And then we go in a battle, and the next battle he says he's gonna change the game forever, and I'm never gonna win. Guess what? I win. Because you're
I'll
dumb.
tell you why.
And you underestimate
because
me is what
there
it
were
is.
multiple times
The reason
where
I'm gonna win-
I purposely just let a Pokemon faint because I was banking on that one move.
What a good strategy. Let
So
your
it was-
Pokemon faint. What a great strategy. What an idiot. This guy.
It was because this move was supposed to do a ton of damage.
You underestimate me. That's why I'm gonna win every game from here on out. Remember when you
I'm
made a
just 2
promise?
ahead.
Remember when you made a promise that you would never
I was,
lose
and,
again?
and also I
then-
did it because I was 3 ahead. I was 3 wins ahead of him. He lost 3
and
times.
I was like 3 ahead of you at one point.
You were only 2 ahead of me
Okay.
at the start of the game when all your
Big
Pokemon
difference.
were over leveled. This is
Over
part of-
leveled?
Right now we're in mid.
You agreed to the battle because they were equally matched.
We're in mid game right now, right? So this is the part of the game where it's not
This
lucky.
is the part of the game where skill takes over, and this is why I'm gonna beat him because I know more Pokemon than he does. I named off 300 Pokemon yesterday just off the top of my head. You counted, right?
You're literally saying everything that I've done. That is so.
You counted
weird.
the Pokemon I read off yesterday, right?
I sat and
You
laid
counted
him.
he counted
We talked
300
about a
Pokemon.
challenge where somebody gave you $1 for every Pokemon. How many Pokemon
I
could
named
you
off
name?
at least 300.
He named one Pokemon. He named Wailord.
Bro,
And I
no.
sat there on my couch, stopped playing the game, looked up at the ceiling, and named, I'd say about like 350
Yeah, I named
Pokemon.
about
All off the
300.
top of my head.
I named about 300. You said
Bro,
you named
you're
Warlord?
crazy.
Bro,
You're crazy.
my brother can attest. I've been playing Pokemon my whole life. Love Pokemon.
Which ones did you play? You played all
of them.
All
Every single one.
You even played Pokemon Z?
Of course.
There's no such thing as Pokemon Z. It
You've
got
never heard of
released.
it.
It never got released.
It was only released in Japan.
It wasn't released at
And I
all.
flew to Japan and I played it.
It wasn't released.
You don't understand.
I flew to Japan and I played it. You can't even name me the legendaries of one game.
I don't need to prove myself to you.
If you can name
I'm better
me
than you.
2
at
legendary
Pokemon.
Pokemon, then I'll say you get it. No, 3, because I know you know 2. 3 legendary Pokemon.
You're gonna name 3 legendaries?
Yeah,
Why?
because I don't believe you, and those are the easiest Pokemon to name. Do it right now, off the top of your head.
I'm not gonna prove myself.
No more
to you.
stalling.
I know.
Give me 3 legendaries right now.
I know at
Give me 3.
least 10 legendaries.
Give me 3.
I'm not gonna.
Give me
prove
3.
I'm not gonna prove myself to you. I'm better than you in Pokemon, and everyone knows it.
I'm gonna become super nerdy, but I'm gonna do it. Rayquaza, I mean Mew and Mewtwo. Rayquaza.
You look Rayquaza.
Rayquaza. Zekrom, Reshiram, Genesect
Groudon,
is mystical, but I can't.
Kyogre, Suicune. Ooh.
Entei, Raikou.
Yeah.
I can do this
dude.
all day. I could do this all.
Whatever,
You don't
you're
even
dumb.
know the legendaries for X and Y because you never played that generation.
Shut up. God, you're so dumb.
This is the first Pokemon game in years.
I've been loving, dude. I am addicted to Pokemon Scarlet.
Pokemon
I
Scarlet is the best
love that
Pokemon game, 100%.
I'm loving that game, dude. Catch rate is garbage. That's the only thing I
Catch
don't
rate
like
is
about it.
so bad, so bad.
It's like you.
But
have
you
to-
get a ton of Pokeballs, so I haven't had to buy a single Ultra Ball, and I have like 30 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny because, like, almost the only thing I use now is Ultra Balls.
That's what you have to use. That's what point of the game we're in.
Yeah.
You have to.
You know, at the auction, I bought like, at Port or whatever. I bought like 20 Pokeballs. I auctioned for it. It was like.
Wait, you can do the auction?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I remember I was like, oh, look, this is cool. You can auction, blah, blah, blah.
I thought that was just a joke. Like I didn't know. I thought like
There was like 6 different stands and one had
Oh.
Ultra Balls. I bought like 20 of them for like 11K or something.
I didn't know you could do that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need to play some more.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think it's
Get Pokemon Scarlet if you haven't played it. Lots of
Yeah.
fun. Definitely
Yeah.
play with a friend though.
you have to. I played it alone. It's fun alone, but like you can. It's the first Pokemon game where you can play like everything. You can do everything together. The whole
think
game
it'd be
except for gym battles.
I think it'd
Everything
be
you can do
fun
together.
alone though. I haven't done it yet.
I played it alone. It's fun, but you can't do like raid battles because the NPCs suck. So you have no chance of winning because the NPCs are so bad.
Yeah, it's the NPC is really dumbed down, but oh well. Dang, an hour and 15 minutes.
There's your bonus.
No more bonus?
No more. Let me see.
I thought you had bonus.
The triple bonus. The legendary triple bonus. No triple bonus.
No triple bonus? Okay, I mean...
Apologies, guys. Apologies.
We knew some of you guys wanted the triple bonus, but we just misplaced it, I guess. We had it written down, but can't remember either.
I forgot to write mine down.
Oh, well, that's why.
Sorry, guys. Next time. Always.
All right. An hour and 15 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast.
Yes.
Glad we're back from no more Discord. Hopefully
No more Discord.
forever.
Yeah.
Because that was horrendous. We didn't like that. So, yeah. I think we came back strong with an hour 15. And, yeah. Came back like Conor McGregor. All right.
Episode 12 on the books.
Episode
I don't
12?
even... I used to do my fingers, but I can't. I have to go like this. Episode 12 on the books.
Episode 12 on the books. All right.